Marisa Abela's battle with thyroid cancer started in 2020, shortly after she wrapped up filming for the first season of a TV show, where she portrayed Yasmin Kara-Hanani, a rich and powerful character. At only 23, Marisa's diagnosis came as a shock. Even though thyroid cancer is generally treatable and not always life-threatening, the emotional toll it took on her was immense. She underwent surgery to remove the cancerous growth, which left her with a significant scar on her neck. Describing the moment she first saw the scar in the mirror after the surgery, Marisa shared how overwhelming it was. The scar was large, bloody, and stapled together, which made her fear that her acting career might be in jeopardy. For a young actress in a visual industry like film and television, having a noticeable scar on such a visible part of the body felt like a career-ending situation. She worried that casting directors would only see her as someone who could play roles where the character had a scar, limiting her opportunities. But Marisa's fears weren't just about her physical appearance. There was also a deep emotional impact from the cancer diagnosis. She spoke about how having cancer at such a young age changed her relationship with her body. Even though thyroid cancer isn't considered one of the most dangerous cancers, the idea that something harmful had been growing inside her without her knowledge created a feeling of betrayal. It made her feel like she could no longer fully trust her own body. This sense of insecurity lingered even after the surgery and treatment. Marisa also had to go through radioactive iodine treatment. This is a common therapy for thyroid cancer patients, where radioactive iodine is taken in pill form to target and destroy any remaining cancer cells. The treatment itself can be difficult, as it requires the patient to be isolated for a while due to the radioactivity, adding another layer of emotional challenge to her journey. Despite these struggles, Marisa has worked hard to focus on the positives that came from her experience. She talked about how the battle with cancer gave her a fresh perspective on her career and life in general. Before her diagnosis, like many young actors, her focus might have been primarily on her roles and success in the industry. But after surviving cancer, she realized that her priorities had shifted. One major turning point for her was while working on the biopic Back to Black, where she played Amy Winehouse. Playing such a high-profile role could have been overwhelming, especially with the pressure that comes with portraying a beloved yet troubled public figure. But Marisa explained that having gone through something as serious as cancer helped her keep things in perspective. No matter how intense or challenging the demands of the film industry might be, she had already faced something far more difficult. She also reflected on the time she spent in cancer wards, where she saw other patients dealing with incredibly tough situations. Marisa noted that these experiences helped her understand that many of the worries she had before cancer were not as important as she once thought. Seeing the suffering and pain of others gave her a broader view of life, and it made her realize how precious health and well-being are. In essence, Marisa's journey through cancer not only challenged her physically but also changed her mentally and emotionally. She emerged from the experience with a deeper appreciation for life and a renewed understanding of what truly matters. She now approaches her career with a sense of balance, knowing that while acting is important to her, it's not everything. More than anything, her experience taught her resilience, and it gave her the strength to face future challenges with a clearer sense of purpose.